The adventure has begun. Just spectacular up here. So I'm going to keep flying along the Wilkin. Look at the view. It doesn't look as bad as I was expecting it to.
These clouds are quite low though, hey?
Yeah, I think that is as much as the forecast was going to say, that the clouds were going to be that low, but
Yeah. True.
there's a lot less snow. I like going the Mailings route because there's this northeast ridge kind of leads more,
And it's got
and it
more
connects.
sun exposure.
Yeah, it's less of a glide, whereas you go the Green Gates way, the glide over to the southwest corner of Vanguard is a bit longer. I mean, it'll have the wind, but yeah, I mean, if we end up having to slope land and walk, then I'd rather be on the southwest ridge.
Jesse landed on the other side of Rose's Saddle the other day, walked up and over the saddle, and you can see all those fingery gut things that run to the creek. You go on the dock track, it goes up and down, up and down, up and it's like steep up, steep down.
Yeah.
It fucking goes forever. I was like, I pity the fool, eh?
Yeah.
Mr. T out there with us today.
I pity the fool.
It's 20 to 12, so I don't know. I'm keen to, like, you know, hang out for another hour or so.
Oh, that's probably the plan.
Just climbing out above the summit. Not very strong. Oh. I'm gonna get as high as I can and then go over to Vanguard. And then the plan is to fly up the Shotover and camp somewhere on the Harris, hopefully. Alright, I have left Green Gates and I'm heading for Vanguard. Hopefully I can get up on Vanguard. So far getting a good glide, 11 to 1. The adventure has begun, we're off. Volbiv, first one of the season. Don't know where I'm gonna end up, hopefully somewhere over there. I've done Vanguard and it seems to be working. Which is good. Woo! Hopefully you can keep flying up the ridge. Fairly low expectations of the day today, but so far so good. Beautiful day! Woohoo! Oh, wicked! Woohoo! Alright, I'm flying up on the summit of Vanguard. 6.5. Views Mount Arum over there. It's cold, but it's not as cold as it was the other day. So my plan is to follow the Harris north. I got 3 meters a second. I'm up at 7,000 feet, just north of Vanguard. Yee-hoo! Yes, this is what I wanted. Oh, check out the scenery. That's End Peak is over here. Treble Cone ski field is just there. That's the summit of Mount Hyde. That's the Polnoon Creek, and the big one at the back you might not be able to see is Mount Aspiring. The Shotover River. And I got to make a decision soon which way I want to go. I could fly up the Pole Noon. I believe this is Mount Matukituki. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, this is going to be close. Easy. 2 meters a second down though. Fuck. That was the lee. Ah, fuck. Climb would be good. Got drilled after I passed that ridge. Ripper. 4 meters a second. Mount Matukituki. Does treble cone. And a little car base looks low in the Matukituki. I think I'm gonna head up the Pole Noon. That's treble cone. This is Black Peak, and that's the Pole Noon Creek. So I am at 7,800 feet. I'm still on the Harris. I'm slowly making my way up the Pole Noon, and you can see quite clearly the clouds are a lot lower on the Matukituki side. Yeah, a couple thousand feet lower. So I'm going to keep it deep, and then probably cross maybe just north of Black Peak and try and get to the East Matukituki. That's the summit of Black Peak, and you can see I'm gonna come in above the cloud because this air mass is different. This is probably gonna be a glide over and try and see if I can get up the East Matukituki. I'll go around Niger and onto the north faces of Fog Peak is the plan. And I'm leaving at just under 6,000 feet, and I'm heading for Mount Iostra and the East Matukituki. There's nice clouds further up it, but it might be a bit of work getting up there. And it is 10 to 4. That's Avalanche Peak, Mount Aspiring, West Matukituki, and the Shotover saddles over there. Woo! I've connected, it's good. 6,200 feet. There's Mount Aspiring over there. Yeah, this is cool. Hopefully I get under that cloud. It looks good there. $6,700 feet. That's Dragonfly Peak. And that's Rabbit Pass. So I'm heading for the Wilkin. Views of Mount Aspiring. That's the Volta Glacier. I'm going to keep going. I've left the East Matukituki, heading for the Wilkin. That's the Albert Burn and Mount Albert. I'm gonna have to get another climb here before I get over. Hopefully this works. We'll see. I couldn't quite make it. So I'm just gonna probably just mushroom up and I'll go further up. I just slope landed down there on the snow because I didn't quite make it over this ridge. And I've just mushroomed up and walked up to the top, and I'll have another crack from the other side on the sunny side. But it's just spectacular up here. Unreal. Yeah, maybe I should just camp here. But there's still some flying left, so I'll keep flying. And try and fly maybe over towards Mount Turner or Makarora, and I can slope land in Makarora and keep going tomorrow. We'll see. Oh, beautiful up here. This is the Wilkin Valley. That's the Siberia Valley over there that leads up to Gillespie Pass, and then it goes into the Young and then out into Makarora. So I'm going to keep flying along the Wilkin and hopefully be able to cross the Makarora, the river, Makarora River, and go and slope land over on the other side. We'll see. Every little bit of altitude I could then, and I'm gliding over to the other side, crossing the Makarora River, leaving at 6,800 feet. I'm gonna step on the gas. Look at the view, so good. So I'm gliding across, and now I'm just going to arrive as high as I can and find a campsite as high as I can. And I'm going to camp somewhere over here. So I've just landed in Makarora. I slope landed on the west facing side at a campsite, which is amazing. So I picked here because it's right next to a forest, so I could get some firewood, and I could see that there was a stream running through it, so I've got some water. I couldn't really see many flat spots, but I'm sure I'll make something work. From slope landing, I've saved myself a bit of a walk. I'm like halfway up, so I can still put a couple of hours in, just because why not? But I'll earn myself a bit of a lie-in. We're landing up here. What a spectacular flight. Honestly, just so good. Like, I was really just going to be happy with taking off from Coronet Peak, landing on Vanguard and setting up a tent. Like, I would have been stoked with that.
If you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button and join me for part 2, where I continue the adventure in the direction of Mount Cook.
Yeah! 5 meters a second! Fastest climb of the day! Choo! Whoa!